I was always amazed on the news when I would see, Arabic women wailing over coffins, for instance, this cultural style of grieving they had, and it was so mysterious and odd to me. And now I understand that, we are so repressed around grieving in this country, in this culture, this Western culture, and we internalize it, and we hold it down, and we, all this stuff to, still play this role of being okay. They got it right, just get it out of your system. It's in your body, it's real, it's authentic, and they let themselves have it. And I've come to the belief that that's a very healthy thing. And in the context of disability, grieving it is very important. Everybody in their own way, but people who really hold back and try not to really find themselves less emotionally available, struggling with feelings and things coming up that they don't quite understand where it's coming from, because that grieving, that pain starts leaking out in ways that you don't understand. One of the books I passed around, There to Hear, is a collection of essays by people about their process of adjustment. And you find that this is a theme that's actually very common, how people find that their grief suddenly came up on them and they realize, I have to deal with this. So we have to grieve our disability, and in the same way we have to grieve our loss of sexual sensation, sexual function. Grieving is part of an initial adjustment process to disability. It does not define the experience for the rest of our lives. For the people who move through that initial stage and allow themselves to grieve, we arrive at a place of deciding, well, I want a love life. I want to express this innate part of my humanity, being sexual, being sensual, being loving, being loved. I want that. And in fact, exactly because I've had to lose what I've lost, I don't want to give up the stuff that is still available to me. There's this quality that many people get to of entitlement, that exactly because I've had to lose this, I don't want to lose that. So that's certainly the way it was for me. I was unwilling to give up having a sex life. And the process of having feelings about what I can't do really came into balance as I started to learn about what I could do and what was possible for me. And that pleasure, that connection with people that I had chemistry with women in my case, this is not about heterosexual or homosexual. This is a universal thing about loving. That overall, that's what came into the balance. I would much rather have my pleasure